Today we're going through and replacing some of the stock cable-driven wastegate valves with new electric ones from Valterra. We did one of the black tanks last summer and we really liked it, so we decided this year we're going to do the rest. We have 4 total tanks and each tank has a wastegate valve directly connected to each tank. You're going to see the wastegate valve, the electric motor. Here is the switch that we will mount on the inside of the Nautilus panel and the wiring so that it has power. I like this design.
Take off these, or start taking off these.
The first thing Mike's going to do is go underneath here and pull the railing that holds the underbelly
along this rail
to your RV. The railings are easily bent, but you can also easily bend them back into place for reinstallation.
There we go.
Keep your screws so you don't lose them.
Okay, so what are you doing here?
Okay, so I built this board and these to run across the bottom to help hold up the mat while we're doing this and to help with putting it back up together at the end.
So we've had the underbelly down before in the back, and it's kind of difficult to put back in. So Mike devised this system with just some C-clamps and a 2x4 that he put holes in to slide along this frame as we go to either hold it up, I guess to hold it up even as it gets the rails removed.
This system ended up working really, really well.
And then when we drop the back half, the front half will stay put exactly where it's at so that you don't lose side to side.
This makes reinstallation much, much easier, and it makes it so that one person can complete the task.
Oh yeah, my shoulder could not handle that.
The day before this, I dislocated my shoulder.
Nice.
There's those big ones.
So what 2 tanks can you access from here?
This is going to be the front black and gray tank.
Okay. How come that one's by hand?
So I started putting in the supplemental
Oh,
lag bolts, and mine weren't the same size.
okay. Insulation in the back?
No.
No? It's the same?
No, yeah.
Okay. So when you attach the extra insulation, where are you attaching it to? This plastic?
Bottom of the
The
floor.
bottom of the floor, okay. Are you gonna do that while we're here? So I don't know if this is the gray or the black tank. I'm gonna ask him. So you can see right here, that's where one of the gate valves is. In the front here. So we've already done the rear black tank, so what we're gonna be doing over the next, I don't know, day or 2 is the rest. So we bought 3 more of the gate valves and the electric ones, and then so he'll be replacing the old cable driven ones that tend to leak and the cables bend.
I'm gonna.
Huh? Go ahead.
I'm gonna assume the one closest to you is gray because it looks the fattest right now.
Okay.
And because I just emptied out the black, but we'll have to find out by pulling the cables.
Oh, fun. This side is the black tank? So we previously did the rear black. So now we're gonna have rear black, rear gray, front black, front gray, I believe. And then you won't have to pull these handles anymore that are attached to these cables that go all the way to those gate valves. I think they leak a lot. We've already added extra gate valves and it's just a pain. So we did this one as a test. We liked it so much that we decided to go ahead and do the other three. So one tip is your tanks hold more than they should when they're empty, just saying. And so when you are emptying and flushing your tanks before you pull these valves, because you know what they're connected to, before you pull these valves, you want to push up on your tanks to help as much as possible.
Yeah, because
Exit.
this bow right here will hold water. It's lower than your valve. So when you open it up and you take that valve off, you're gonna get that water.
Nobody wants that. WeatherTech Arctic insulation. This is what they consider. There's this thin layer of Reflectix that just sits in there. And one layer of loosely fitted batting full of screws and wiring connectors just rubbing on your stuff. Super disappointing.
We'll see how well this goes first.
So you always have a bucket underneath here to catch. There still will be some that comes out when you pull that valve because the valve is directly installed on the tank. This is not the best view, I'm sorry, but I don't want to be that close.
I might have to get a different. I need the flashlight.
Dirty jobs like this make me grateful that he's a plumber.
So that's a cable that goes all the way out.
Yep, to the valve.
Okay, and look. Oh, it doesn't have its gaskets on.
No.
I was like, look, that's why it leaks.
Mike's making a little punch so that when he goes to drill the hole, the drill doesn't try to move. It'll stay in the little hole that he punched.
Jumper cable.
The valves come with two different face plates,
The other
one
one's
for
sitting
black
in
tank
front,
and
not
one
that
for
one.
gray. But to swap them out, you have to remove the wires. It's nice to have an extra one sitting right next to you so that you
Now the black
can
one.
make sure that you're putting the wiring connectors back where they belong. Otherwise, take a picture.
Yeah, the other white one.
Since you only activate one motor at a time, we're bringing one power source in. Mike's installing a bus bar so that he can connect them all together. I don't know much about electricity, but luckily he does. He's done with that side, and now he is making the holes so that he can screw in the face plates. Once he's done, he made sure to clean up all of the metal shavings. You don't want that giving you a splinter later. The valves are installed, and now Mike is putting the underbelly back on until tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll remove it again, and we're going to work on insulating and some other minor maintenance type items. Thanks for watching.